Hey, it's Labnerdsixteen here. This is my first, I guess you can call it a how-to video. One of my first videos ever on YouTube, so it's probably going to be pretty crappy. Just bear with me, if you will. Today I'm going to be showing you guys, well, not necessarily showing you guys how to make it, but telling you guys how I made it. It's like a custom, I guess you could say, a little speaker box for an iPhone or like an iPod Touch or something. Here's what the finished thing looks like. It doesn't look very, I guess you could say, stylish. Looks crappy, I think, but I mean it's useful. Like tape on it and crap. It looks pretty horrible. I just used an iPhone 3GS box. I originally made it for my iPhone 3GS, but it turns out the speakers are a lot louder than this thing actually is. I'm just so used to a first gen iPhone. I mean the speakers sucked on that, and before that I was used to an iTouch. So I recommend this for iTouch users or iPod users or whatever, so long as you have one of these sitting around. So what I did was I got this box, and I thought, like, it's an awesome box, I might as well keep it, I don't want to throw it away. So I kept it, and ended up sticking my iPhone in it one time when I was listening to music, and it turns out it directs the sound towards you. It was a lot louder, so I thought, why not put speakers in here, maybe it'll do the same thing. It's not that loud, but I guess it's good for people who don't have good speakers, and don't have speakers at all. Alright, so you just slide this open here. It's the tray that sits inside of it, and it holds, like iPhone or whatever. And I'm not going to take it apart or anything, because I already have it set up and everything, and it's just, I don't want to have to reset it up, I don't have time or anything. So, on the inside, there's lining across the bottom, and it has little, like, pockets, I guess you can say, for, like the stuff that comes with, like, the headphones, charger, adapter, the USB charger, just rip that out. It shouldn't be hard. It's just like, kind of like a cardboard card paper, I guess you could say. And underneath that, it's like some thick foam. You just easily rip that out. Now, there's lining around the inside of it. It's an extra lining that's a little bit shorter than the actual bottom boxes for the tray to sit on, for the edges to hook up on it. So keep that in there. You're gonna need it later. So just rip the little pockets out. And I'm not sure what kind of speakers these are, so I can't tell you that much. All I know is they're about like this thick. I don't know. I'm not good with speakers and the names of them and stuff. But I sat those in there, and I mean for me they were too big. They wouldn't fit all the way while they're still kind of flat. So what I did was I cut like a slit out on the inside box, not the outside box, but it's the inside box for like the very edge of the speaker to hook into. I guess it kind of helps. What I did was, the next thing I did, well actually, first of all, just get any regular pair of headphones you don't need or whatever, or whatever, that have a jack that'll fit into your MP3 player or iPod, whatever, and just cut. For me, I didn't cut the ends open. I actually got pliers and like cracked the actual earbud part of it and ripped that apart, and ripped the actual wire part off of the little speaker in the headphones, and I soldered that onto this. It's kind of a pain in the butt considering the wires are always super thin and kind of greasy, I guess you can say, so it slides out of your fingers real easily. But I just soldered that on those. So the inside box, what you want to do is just cut it along the very edge of here, so it's I'd say like cut it to where there's a space between, like, on the edge of the box and the cut, as thick as from the edge of the box to the inside lining where the tray hooks onto. Just cut it up, across, and then over, and just bend it back or whatever. Well, you don't have to do that. I just chose to. It makes it kind of easier to slide the tray in. And then that's all I did for the bottom box. The top box, I obviously cut the same cut, but a little bit lower and across for this for the bottom box part to hang out. I mean, this is, it just hangs out right there. And I originally left a little bit of space from the top and the edge, but it's kind of falling apart. I don't really use it anyways, but it's falling apart. So I cut along the inside, like the inside of the screen of the picture of my the iPhone 3GS on the top. You can cut it to whatever length you want. I just chose to do it that way because it's a little more durable because it has, you know, like more, I don't know, it's durable than if you cut it wider or whatever. And what you're gonna have to do is, like, for the very edge of this, I guess you can cut a little bit, like a little bit in or whatever if you want to, for the tray to slide in better. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Originally, I didn't have it cut at all. I had it a nice, like, straight line cut, and as I stuck the tray in there and took it out a few times, it started getting all used up and ripped and stuff. So I'm not sure if you can see this, but the inside of the box, you can't really see that very well. Well, the inside of the box has, like, whatever, like, well, you know, the lining for the tray to sit in. I use that as something to kind of hold the tray from sliding in and hitting the speakers when you slide the tray in. You just slide it in the part you cut, and it's hard to do with one hand. Sorry, I'm holding my iPhone with the other. It just slides right in there, and once you get it in, it doesn't move at all. It's just right as you're getting it in, it moves. Once you get it in, it's actually feels kind of nice. You know, it feels quality-like, I guess you can say, for something that's homemade out of cardboard, mostly. Just slides right in there. It's pretty nice. I use the tray as a cover for the speakers because I currently don't have anything else. Plus, you know, if you want to, like, take it to school or whatever, something like that, carry it around. It's just more durability for it. You just slide that out easily. Yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, I don't have the top box taped on here or anything. It just kind of holds the way it is. I mean, I have this wire running up the very corner of the box and curved into here under the speakers. So I mean, that wire kind of adds a little more, I don't know, I guess what you can say, like, I don't know, just it makes the bottom box thicker because, you know, the wire's stuck in there, so it keeps it from sliding out. And then you have this that kind of holds this in place. I mean, it still moves, but I mean, it's good, I guess. I don't know. I'm sure other people come up with better ways of making it. Just tape it or something, I don't know. But I mean, all you do is plug. So I mean, if you want me to, I can play a song from my iPod directly, or my iPhone directly right now and play it through there. I'm not sure if the video will still play or not. I hope it will. It's just, yeah, no, I'm not going to play a song because I'd rather not risk ruining these 7 minutes of this video. But, I mean, if you have an iPhone 3GS, I don't know about any other iPhones, 3GS is definitely louder than this thing is already. I prefer it to be, like, for, like, iPods or whatever. iTouches, I haven't had an iTouch in, like, a year. I broke it. It's a long story, but I can't really remember exactly how loud that is. I'm assuming it's probably louder than this. I mean, these are kind of crappy, but it's just a real simple, crappy project, I guess you can say. I'm sure there's a whole crap of other ones on the internet and crap, but yeah. So once you have that all plugged in and everything, and just, like, all ready, just simply slide this out, obviously, and then just play music. I mean, it's kind of nice. Yeah, it's a cool little project, I guess you can say. It's not really that good looking. It's kind of crappy looking, I think, but I mean, once you have it all hooked up and everything, it should work well. I'm sure you can, like, do some adjustments on it, like maybe put, like, some metal, like real thin metal inlay or whatever to cover the speakers with, like, little holes in it, rivets, I guess you can say. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool, make it look more cool. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of other stuff you guys can do to it to make it better, but yeah, it's my tutorial, I guess you can say. This is my first video on YouTube. That's why it's kind of sucky, and I know I sound like crap when I'm talking. I'm kind of nervous. Yeah, I just don't want to screw up, which I have already multiple times. So, please rate and subscribe and stuff, and everything, and comment, obviously. Yeah, this is my first video. It kind of sucks. See ya.